everyone, my name is Julie Crispin, and my entry for this year's 2026 Young Event Horse Futurity is my 4-year-old SMH Kann Carne, aka Beanie. Beanie was bred by Steve Joyce of Cabin White Farm in Greensboro, North Carolina. Here you can see some very cute baby pictures of her being brushed by his daughters and their friends, as well as her snuggling the family Doberman. I had followed the Cabin White breeding program for a while on Facebook, and had always really admired the thought that Steve put into his bloodlines of his horses. So when my other horse gave herself a mild soft tissue injury, I got a little bored and decided to do some horse shopping and was looking for a fun project to bring along. So I reached out to Steve, and when he sent me this video of Beanie galloping in the field, I decided I just had to have her because she just looked like such an athlete. She also was very sweet, and as you can see, gave the best snuggles when I went to meet her, so I was smitten. Now, while Beanie's gallop and sweet snuggly nature are what sealed the deal for me, her pedigree is what drew me in. As you can see here, Beanie is by the stallion Ciel de Emeraude. I hope I didn't butcher that. Who is by the stallion Contendro. Contendro doesn't really need much of an introduction, as he was the #1 sire of event horses in the world for many years, and is also the sire of Michael Young's Chipmunk, as well as a lot of other event horses and top show jumpers. Ciel de Emeraude's dam was a thoroughbred mare with Cherokee's boy lines. I apologize, I don't know a ton about the thoroughbred lines on her, but as you can see, there was some blood mixed in. Beanie's dam was named Canavia, and she is a really cool mare that was imported from Germany that jumped up to 1.45 m show jumping. I'm just going to let this video of her play out in the background while I talk briefly about her breeding. Canavia is by the stallion Kann, who I believe is still the world #1 sire of show jumpers and 4th or 5th ranked in the world for event horses. He himself had won a few Nations Cups and has sired a ton of top class horses. Most notably, off the top of my head, he is the sire of Laura Colette's mare Bling, as well as the grandsire of Caroline Pamuchku's HSH Blake. Beanie's dam also carries the line of Carthargos, who is the grandsire of Yasmin Ingram's Bonsai du Lour, as well as the sire of many top international show jumpers. This video is already getting a little bit long, so I'm going to try to wrap this up quickly. The final part of the vlog was to talk about where the horse is in their training currently. I purchased Beanie in May of 2025, and she was pretty much just untouched out in the field. I got her started under saddle the beginning of July 2025. Just very basics, walk, trot, canter. She jumped a few small jumps. She went out to a young event horse class, and she also went to a little local show and did the elementary combined test. And we went to a paper chase in the fall. Unfortunately, this winter, in the beginning of January, she went running around in her field like a crazy girl and went slip sliding in the snow and slush and gave herself a mild disruption in the fibers in her left front suspensory. But more problematic is she also gave herself a deep digital flexor tendon sheath synovitis. So she's been on treatment and a rehab program with the vet for that. We did get cleared to start trotting. However, she came up a little bit sore after. So we are back on pretty strict stall rest until she gets some repeat imaging next week. So I don't really know, that she's going to get to do much this year. I think we'll we'll see how things go. And I think we're going to rehab, as slow as necessary, if not a little bit more slow than necessary, because she's so young. There's no use trying to push things along. So right now, as far as where she is in her training, she's slightly feral. And yeah, so hopefully we see you guys out maybe late summer. But we'll see. It's just week by week and month by month with these ultrasounds. I look forward to seeing everybody else's vlog and wish everybody tons of luck this year. Thank you.